Let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez. Let's see, are you suffering from the allergies?
You know, I was, and it kind of tapered off,
Okay,
and
good.
then I started sneezing again yesterday, nonstop. So
Well, take good care. We'll want to watch the rest of the show. We'll have advice for you. Thanks, Krista.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning to you at home. We begin talking about a little bit of a developing situation happening right now. There's been another SWAT call. This time it has Lincoln Middle School in Rio Rancho under shelter in place. Again, that is Lincoln Middle School in Rio Rancho under shelter in place. There is extra police on the campus, in and around the campus. We are waiting for more information on that situation, but wanted to give you a heads up. Happening a SWAT, some sort of a SWAT call over in the Rio Rancho area, Lincoln Middle School under shelter in place. And one person is dead and another in jail after another long SWAT standoff and shootout that went down in Albuquerque. Today, investigators are hoping to learn more about the two men involved in this situation.
Why did they do that? Why did they do that?
Well, as you can see from this video, it was quite a chaotic scene yesterday morning at an apartment complex over off of Tramway and Constitution. Police Chief Ray Schultz says a man was inside an apartment there who happened to be involved in some sort of a shooting with a cop late Sunday night. Now, they say they were trying to get him and his brother to come out of that apartment. The chief says the two guys would not, so officers sent in gas canisters, and that's when the shootout started.
Shots were being fired from multiple windows in the apartment, and it appears that the subjects were able to actually burrow their way through a wall into another apartment, and we received fire from another apartment.
The chief says one of the men then surrendered. He has been identified as Michael Carroll, but says his brother Kendall was still inside and kept shooting. The police chief said that is when a state police sniper shot and killed him. Now today, investigators want to talk with Michael Carroll about what happened when the officer was shot. The officer did have surgery and is now recovering. Mayor R.J. Berry opposes the recent call to give the city council a voice in hiring police chiefs. Currently, the decision is strictly left up to the mayor. Last week, Police Chief Ray Schultz announced that he will retire this summer. It comes after several years of controversy, which has led to the ongoing federal investigation of APD. Councilor Ken Sanchez said he plans to introduce a city charter amendment that would require council confirmation of chiefs that are nominated, that are selected by the mayor. Councilors Isaac Benton and Ray Garduno support Sanchez, but Mayor Berry maintains that councilors should focus on the Police Oversight Commission, which the council created. Now, he says some haven't even bothered to name commissioners from their districts.
I would invite the councilors who have a concern about wanting to have more oversight to really work on their side of that equation, which is the Police Oversight Commission, which there's a lot of work to be done. And part of that is make sure that you have your appointments filled in a timely fashion, so I don't have to fill them for the councilors.
Now, he specifically singled out Garduno for leaving the commission seat from his district vacant for 2 years. Here's something interesting. Santa Fe's mayor and city attorney say gay marriage is legal in New Mexico based on the way our current law is written. It is a legal opinion issued by City Attorney Gino Zamora. He says New Mexico defines marriage as a civil contract between parties rather than saying a man and a woman. Now, Mayor David Koss and City Councilor Patty Bushy are sponsoring now a resolution in support of gay marriage.
We're going to encourage New Mexico's county clerks to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples.
Republican State Senator Bill Sharper has tried to pass laws defining marriage as a man and a woman between them too. He says if county clerks issue gay or marriage licenses to gay couples, it will head to court.
It doesn't surprise me that Santa Fe is doing that, but it still is against state law.
Attorney General Gary King has issued an opinion saying same-sex marriages valid in other states will be recognized in New Mexico, but he hasn't weighed in on this resolution. And Governor Susana Martinez was part of an American delegation that recently attended Pope Francis I's inaugural Mass. Governor Martinez has been a Catholic all her life and says that her day at the Vatican was an emotional one. On top of the historic Mass, March 19th, which was yesterday, was also the anniversary of her mother's death. The governor carried a picture of her mother with her to Rome.
Receiving her first Holy Communion, and her sister in there in their white veils, their white dresses. And I had never seen that picture before Christmas. And so I brought it with me in hopes that the Pope will bless it as he blesses all of our rosaries. That was something.
Well, the governor was traveling all day, so we don't know if she was in fact able to have the Pope bless that picture. And that wraps it up for your Wednesday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Kristen, and myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13 beginning at 4:30 a.m. All right, ladies, going to send it back to you.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank
Have a
you.
lovely
Thank
Wednesday.
you.